Hello pretties, welcome to Versatile. So I have a project pan intro. This is a project pan that I wasn't sure I was gonna do, but I was thinking about it and there's certain things that I know I need to focus on my collection and I could just do that behind the scenes, but I want to show you guys me working on these products. So I decided to do a rolling five project pan 2022. The reason for it is because the Deco Panning Project Pan is going to be like my main one that I'm doing, but I know that if I only work on that project pan and then potentially the Graveyard Project Pan, I think Emily is going to bring it again this year. If she does, I'm definitely going to be joining. So if that's the case, I just feel like I'm not going to have enough products, you know? Anyway, I just feel like I'm not going to have enough. Like, I'm not gonna be like showing you guys all the products I want to show you me working through, because I know there's a lot of things that I'm actively gonna be working towards. So that's why this is coming along. Now this is gonna be my secondary project pan, so progress may be slow at times with some of these items, because if I have something else with a similar category or something in a different project pan, I'm going to prioritize the other project pan. However, I'm also going to be very strategic with what I am putting in here, because I'm trying to put things that I know I'm going to work through one way or the other. So there's that. So you'll see what I mean shortly. So let's get started with the items that are going to be here more long term, and then we're going to go with the ones that are going to be here and we're quickly going to rotate to, because I am trying to rotate through them relatively quickly, because I'm trying to roll in and I'm trying to have at least one item leave every update, and I'm ensuring that I will do that at least for the next one, because I'm definitely giving myself a gimme product that I need just to encourage me towards it, you know? So let's get started with the harder ones. This is a lip liner from Makeup Forever, and there's very little left here. Like, this in comparison with my thumb. I have small hands. There's not a lot left here. I did mark it in my little notebook I have here, and I put it, there you go, all the way up, and that's how much there's left. I do imagine that around like halfway through it, I'm not gonna be able to really like sharpen it anymore. Like, I would assume like halfway through I wouldn't be able to sharpen anymore, but I'm like not confident. So there's that. Now the good thing about this is that this is the time to use it, because Valentine's Day is coming up. This is the time to use it. It's during Valentine's Day, so I do expect this to go somewhat quickly, and I have no problem wearing red lipsticks. I love wearing red lipstick and like bright pinks, so I'm hoping I can get through this relatively quickly. But I know this is going to be a long term, like this is going to take a while before it goes. So there's that. Another one that I think is going to take a little bit of a while is this one right here. Now there's not a lot of product left. I think I'm like down here. Now this is a mix between the actual Pretty Fresh foundation. This is in shade 85N, which is the wrong shade match for me. And I did dump all of that I have left of my ABH illuminating foundation into the bottle. So I think I'm like somewhere around here. I might be slightly higher, so there's not a lot of product left. However, I'm not really focusing on this right now because I'm having a hard time with my skin and it's been really dry, and I just don't think that this is the right time for it. So there's that. So I'm working on it, but like not really. Like I'm using it when I'm having like good skin days. I'm like grabbing towards it. So there's that. And it's not necessarily the Pretty Fresh foundation that I'm worried about. It's the ABH one. The ABH one grabs towards my dry patches, or it clings to them, and I don't like the way it clings to my dry patches, which is why that's gonna be on the kind of the back end. Now another one that I am putting in is this one here from Pretty Fresh. I can see there's very little left. It's pretty much all right here on the sides, and there's some right here at the bottom, but it's pretty thin. There's not much work here. Now this one I am using on regularly, because right now with my dry skin, this is the only thing I can use, and right now I'm having more bad days than good days. So on all my bad days, this was working through. I do want to work through it because I do actually have a backup in my little basket underneath my desk, and I want to use it up. I want to use it up so I can pull out the new one out, you know? So kind of just trying to work it. Also, this formula does go bad relatively quickly, and I'm starting to notice some separation, which is no big deal. All you have to do is just kind of massage it a little bit before you put it on, and that's it. Or even if you don't and you massage it like in your hand, and that's all it takes, and it kind of goes back to normal once it blends. But if you don't do that, there is going to be some separation. But so definitely noticing that. So I want to get through these. So again, these two I could relatively get out of here relatively quickly in the next month or two. I'm just not confident. This one will go first, I would assume, because I'm reaching for it more right now. All right, this is another long haul, but I could see potentially going relatively quickly. So this is the Laguna bronzer from NARS, and it was the one for the birthday gift last year. So as you can see, not very much product left. There's actually not a lot of product. It's like super tiny. Hold on, 2.5 grams, so it says 0.08 of product, so it's essentially just slightly bigger than an eyeshadow. So yeah, not a lot of product here. I am currently working on my one from Milani, so spoiler alert, this will be on my empties, but I have, okay, it broke. All right, I have maybe 1 or 2 uses left. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right there in the corner. So as soon as I finish that in the next day or two, I'm gonna start shifting my attention to this one. So this one's one where, again, it should go relatively quickly. It's actually a good match for me. It's a little bit warmer than I would like, not my preference. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can put this back together. All right, yeah, it closed. So I do expect that to go relatively quickly, but not too quick. I would expect it to be here for at least 2 updates. I would like to hit pan on it by next update. That's all I'm gonna say. I would like to hit pan on it by next update. But my goal is to finish it, not hit pan. My goal with all of this in this Rolling Project pan is gonna be, for the most part, to finish them. For the most part. Not all of them, but for the most part, most items in here will be trying to finish it and we'll move out of my collection. And the last one, this is the Gimme product. This is the one where I know will be empty. Is this one right here from ColourPop. Is just a tint, not that you can tell because that whole thing's completely wiped out, and it's in the shade A Go-Go. So A Go-Go. It's a really nice, pretty shade. It's actually, I really like this formula. I would buy more from this, and I like this red a lot, and it's more pinky because it's a little more sheer. So I do like it. I just want to finish it and get it out. This is the one where if this is not done by the next update, y'all, I'm saying it right now, we're gonna have a bad panning year if this is not done by the next update. It's just gonna be a bad panning year, because if I can't even get that moved out, wow. This is honestly less than a week's worth product. That product does go relatively quickly, and I do like to reapply it a lot because it is so hydrating. So even if it's still a little bit of tint in my lips, because it does stain your lips a look at the tiniest little bit, which I don't mind. I just like feeling the nourishing feel because it's so nice. It's just a tinted balm, and it's a really nice tinted balm. So I really want to work through that one as well. So that's what we're working in for this 5. So we're starting out. The one that I expect this to be here till potentially the finale is this red lip liner, potentially. We'll see how progress goes. This one should be gone by the next update. These 2 shouldn't take too long to finish because they're kind of almost done, but at the same time, we'll see. And this one's gonna be here for at least a couple of days. But I would like to get to the point where I've hit pan. And again, it's because it's a small pan. There's not a lot of product, but it's a relatively big pan. So I'm not expecting this to be too deep. We'll see. So that's everything. Let me know what you think, how it's gonna go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.